Hey, this is Bill. Welcome back to the channel. 66 million years ago, dinosaurs completely ruled the entire Earth. They had dominated the whole planet for over 100 million years. Giant creatures like the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex roamed almost everywhere. And then quite suddenly, almost every single one of them vanished. One of the greatest mysteries in all of science is simply why. What could possibly wipe out such enormous and powerful animals? For a very long time, nobody had a good answer at all. Then scientists discovered a very surprising clue hidden in the rocks. Buried in the ground was a thin, strange layer of clay. And this exact same layer was found all around the entire world. Inside it was a metal that is extremely rare here on Earth. That metal is called iridium, and it is a massive clue. Iridium is rare on Earth, but it is very common in asteroids. So where did a whole worldwide layer of it suddenly come from? The answer points straight up into outer space. Scientists believe a gigantic asteroid slammed right into the Earth. This enormous space rock was about 10 kilometers wide. That is roughly the size of an entire large mountain. And it was traveling many times faster than a speeding bullet. Incredibly, we even found the giant crater that it left behind. It is buried near the coast of Mexico, deep underground. The crater is called Chicxulub, and it is absolutely enormous. It measures over 150 kilometers across. So what actually happened on that one terrible day? The asteroid hit with the force of billions of atomic bombs. Instantly, a colossal fireball erupted across the whole sky. A wave of scorching heat blasted out in every direction. Powerful shock waves flattened entire forests for hundreds of miles. Enormous tsunamis taller than buildings swept across the oceans. The impact hurled trillions of tons of rock high into the air. Some of that white-hot debris rained back down as fire. Raging wildfires may have burned across much of the planet. But honestly, the very worst part was still yet to come. All that dust and soot was blasted high into the atmosphere. It spread out and slowly wrapped around the whole Earth. This thick cloud completely blocked out the light of the sun. The whole world was plunged into a cold and endless gloom. Scientists call this terrifying event an impact winter. And without any sunlight, the plants simply could not grow. Photosynthesis stopped and the green plants started to die. This was an absolute disaster for the plant-eating dinosaurs. With no plants left to eat, the herbivores began to starve. And when the plant eaters died, the meat eaters lost their food too. So even the giant, fearsome predators slowly starved as well. The entire food chain came crashing down from the bottom up. So it was not really the impact alone that killed most of them. It was the long, dark, freezing years that came afterward. But here's where the whole story gets even more interesting. Some scientists think the asteroid actually had a lot of help. On the other side of the world, huge volcanoes were erupting. They erupted in a region of India called the Deccan Traps. These volcanoes kept erupting for thousands and thousands of years. They poured out truly unimaginable rivers of molten lava, and they pumped huge amounts of poisonous gas into the air. This may have already been badly stressing life on Earth. So maybe the dinosaurs were already in very serious trouble. And the asteroid was simply the final deadly knockout blow. This is often called the famous 1-2 punch theory. The volcanoes weakened them and the asteroid finished the job. Scientists still debate exactly how big each part really was. But nearly everyone agrees the asteroid was the main killer. In the end, around 3/4 of all species died out. It was one of the greatest mass extinctions in all of history. Every single one of the large dinosaurs was completely wiped out. But believe it or not, the dinosaurs are not entirely gone. One small group actually managed to survive the whole disaster. The small feathered dinosaurs lived on and kept on evolving. Over millions of years, they slowly transformed into birds. Yes, the birds outside your window are living dinosaurs. So in a way, the dinosaurs never fully died out after all. And there was another quiet little winner on that dark day. Tiny, furry mammals were small enough to survive the catastrophe. They could hide underground and eat almost anything they found. With the giant dinosaurs finally gone, the mammals began to thrive. They grew bigger, they spread out, and they slowly took over. And one small branch of those mammals eventually became us. So in a strange way, we may owe our whole existence to that asteroid. If it had missed, dinosaurs might still rule the world even today. So did an asteroid really kill off all of the dinosaurs? The answer is a pretty solid yes, but with an interesting twist. An asteroid struck and the whole world went dark and freezing cold. And the erupting volcanoes very likely made it all even worse. One of Earth's greatest ages ended in a single terrible flash. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a new one. This has been Bill, See you in the next video.